to another tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of the cleanest and easiest transitions that you can do with the Sapphire plugins. First, what we're going to do is we're going to make our new composition. We're going to make it 1920 by 1080, 60 FPS, and whatever your video length is going to be. Next, we're just going to drag in our music, so I'm going to use this one here. Find wherever the beat is, so the beat's over here, so I'm just going to drag that to near the start, just for demonstrating. Once you've done that, we're going to drag in our first clip. So I've got my first clip right here, so I drag that in. Then you do the usual, you zoom in, find where you need the beat drop to be, which is about here. Line up the shot with the beat. Add your preset to it. So again, I'm just going to add my RGB shake. After you've added your preset to it, you've got to find where you want to transition to your next clip. So let's listen through to it. I think I'm going to try and make it so it transitions about here, where it says you. So all we're going to do is go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, split our clip and delete the end. Then we're going to drag in our second clip. So I'm going to use this one here. I'm going to sync this one up to where the next beat drop is, so let's find that. Line up the kill with the beat drop. Add your preset again. Go to where the other clip is split, and we're going to split this layer. Next, we're going to make a new adjustment layer. We're going to split this adjustment layer right here. Search up s_blur mode curves. Drag that onto our second clip, and then copy these settings. So we're going to set a keyframe for X, Y and Z. We're going to set our Z to 0.4. We're going to set our X to -380, and we're going to set our Y to 220, like that. Once we've done this, go forward 7 frames, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once you find your way to 7 frames, set your X to 0, your Y to 0, and your Z distance to 1. Next, we're going to hit U, highlight, F9, and then we're going to go into our graph editor. Click on your Z distance, and we're going to make it look like this. On Vegas, this will be known as a fast fade, so you want to do a fast fade to each of your animation points. Same for your X, and same for your Y. So we've got it coming out of the corner, like that. And once you've changed all of the speeds for the different keyframes, we're going to move on to the first part. So again, search up s_blur mode curves, and we're going to put that on this layer. We're going to go back 7 frames, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Set keyframe to the Z, X and Y. Then we're going to go to the point over here, and we're going to set it to these settings. So we're going to set the Z distance to 1.6, the X to 950, and we're going to set the Y to -520. Then just like before, we're going to hit U, highlight our keyframes, easy ease them, go into our graph editor, and selecting each individual one, we're going to do the opposite of the other ones. So we're going to drag each of these points in like that. Make sure that you also turn reflect on both blur mode curves. Once you've done that, we're almost done, but what's left that we can do is we can type up s_shake. We're going to put that on top of our blur mode curves, only on the second one. We're going to set our frequency to 32, our amplitude to 6, and then copy these settings. So we're going to turn off all of our X shake. Our Y shake is going to be off on both of these, and then 36 on the wave amp. Our Z shake completely off, and our tilt shake completely off. Then we're going to set a keyframe for our amplitude right at the start. We're going to go to where it ends, go 1, 2, 3 out, and we're going to set it here to 0. Once we've set it to 0 here, hit U on our keyboard to bring up the keyframes, highlight, easy ease, and then do the exact same speed that we did last time, like that. Let's watch through what we got so far.
I've been in my bed, boy, she get it up. Your bitch keep talking to me, she says she can't get enough.
And just like that, we're pretty much done with how our highlights would look. All you would really do now is go and add your CC, so I'm going to add my sharpen CC. Once you've added your CC, watch it through again, and let's see how it looks.
I've been in my bed, boy, she get it up. Your bitch keep talking to me, she says she can't get enough.
And there we have it, we've managed to make ourselves a really clean and simple transition. If you like what you saw, remember to subscribe, as we are nearing 1,000 subscribers and it would help a lot. Also, if you have an idea for a tutorial, make sure you drop it in the comments so that I can get around to making a tutorial on that. I will be making the next tutorial on an ident, so don't worry, I haven't given up on that. But until then, stay tuned and I'll see you in another video.